Welcome back, everyone. My name is Echo, and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Today, I bring you a Minecraft Secret Features video. Now, this Secret Features is for Minecraft PC 1.14. This will also be coming to Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version, and the main focus in today's video is to do with the brown mushrooms. This guy is really mysterious. So, in yesterday's snapshot video, the only way to previously obtain this guy was with this command, which is a specific summon command. And it always likes to rain when I do videos. Either way, that was the only way we figured out how to get him. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get the brown mushroom in survival because it's possible. And hopefully you like today's seed as well. But there is a couple other features that I want to go through in today's video. Some of these are texture changes. Some of these are other secret features. But if you do enjoy today's video, drop a like. It helps me and it helps other people find my channel and these secret features. So let's start from the left. This is to do with campfires. Big shout out to Callum because he shared this with me. It's nothing huge. It's just one of those small basic changes in Minecraft. And this is linked to splash potion of water bottle and a lingering water bottle. So if you throw an ordinary lingering potion on a campfire, it doesn't do anything at all. It just lingers. However, you can actually put out the campfire using a water bottle or a splash water bottle. So if I throw this, as you guys can see, it took out that. And if we throw the lingering one, it takes out the other ones. I mean, why is this in the game? I really don't know. I guess you could use it for trolling. Maybe your friend's got a campfire. You just want to go invisible and just throw these things at them. It's possible to do. I mean, you can simply relight the campfire using a flint and steel. But it's just one of those small changes that they introduced to the game. I think it's a pretty decent change, to be honest with you. So if you ever want to put out your campfire, you simply use splash potion of water bottle, or you use a lingering water bottle as well. So let's get rid of these. Simple change that I kind of wanted to share with you. So a couple of things I'm sharing with you now. These are like texture changes. You'd have to go to the older snapshots and the older textures to notice the difference. But there has been some changes to the stained colored glass. Reason being is because previously you couldn't really see through it. The other change was people were saying that the actual glass was kind of cartoony. It really wasn't the Minecraft feel. So there's been some minimal texture changes. To be honest, I was fine with it previously. I'm fine with it now. Again, you really wouldn't notice much difference unless you went to the previous one. So moving over to here, we have a couple of changes to do with the cake, to do with armor, and to do with horse armor. I've noticed the difference with the horse armor. They're a little bit more bulky. Previously, they were really, really thin. I noticed a couple of changes with the armor as well. This one was incredibly thin last time. It was like you were squeezed into the armor. They made some changes there. I don't think there's been any color changes. And to be honest with you, if we go to gold, I don't know why it's in capitals. Let's turn that off. If we go to the gold, I actually like the color of the gold swords, and I kind of like the color of the gold armor as well. I think it kind of gives that shine effect, and I kind of like it. And of course, there has been some changes to the cake texture. You'll probably notice how dominant the cherry is on top. You can see it there as well. It's really, really dominant. It kind of, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest with you. I kind of like the old style cake texture. It looks really fat, though. That's kind of got like the, I don't know, I would prefer it to be like square feeling inside the item frame. But that's been a change that has been introduced. This one's still got quite a bit of controversy on Twitter. And it's to do with the emerald block. This texture has actually changed, like the lines have changed. They've changed blocks, like the iron blocks, gold blocks, diamond blocks, emerald blocks. They've changed these quite frequently. Emerald one being one that's changed quite a lot. I think this has changed like 4 or 5 times. I'm still not keen on the emerald block. I guess it's kind of like making an example that this stands out a little bit different compared to the iron one. So if we go to block of, we've got a couple of different ones. I think it's just trying to put them all in their own category. Like iron different from gold, gold different from diamond, diamond different from emerald. I think these are smooth and slick. In fact, actually, they're kind of the same texture. I like the fact that iron is different from gold, but these two are the same. I think this one maybe could be the same as iron. Maybe it could be the same as these. But let me know what you think about this. There's also been some changes to the emerald as well. It does seem a lot brighter, to be honest with you. But in all, guys, I really don't notice too many changes. I had to go back to the older snapshots to notice the difference. There's nothing huge. There has been some changes to the grass texture. And I think this is like making the dirt slash mud kind of blend in a little bit more. You don't notice too much difference, but they have been changed slightly, and you can't even, you can see it right there. Slightly changed, very, very slightly. This one, you'll notice a difference. I'm going to grab this real quick. It's to do with snow-laid grass. So you'll see that the snow is there, but it's really deep within the grass block. If I place this here, come on, there we go. You'll notice how deep it is. You'll see it a little bit better here. As you can see, it goes all the way down there. So it's just to stand out a little bit more. That's just one of the other changes. I kind of like this one a lot, to be honest with you. I think the snow change has been pretty decent. And then we move on to texture changes to do with the zombie horse. Why change something that we can't obtain in survival? They need to make... Why it always does this? We need to have some form of way to obtain the zombie horse in survival. So I have a question for you guys. If there was a way to get the zombie horse in survival, how would a Minecraft player obtain it? Give me some good... some good comments down below. And there's also been some changes to the skeleton horse. I noticed a big difference. Apart from, I kind of don't like the front of the skeleton horse. It's really hollowed out. I don't like that. Very, very hollowed out, and at the back as well. But again, these are always subject to change. More than likely would change over a period of time. Now, the reason why you clicked on today's video is all to do with the brown mushrooms, but I couldn't not share with you guys the other secret features, right? So, brown mushrooms, I told you, the previous way to obtain these was with the summon command. That was the only way. Nobody knew that there was actually a way to obtain this in survival, but there's more to this than you actually think. So the brown mushroom, I've got a bunch of red ones here. There is no separate spawn egg. If I go all the way over here and I click on this guy, it takes me back to the same spawn egg. Even if I get rid of this and I tap on this guy, it gives me the same red spawn egg, okay? But there is a way to change it. And you need a trident. So I think I've already got one in here. You need a trident, and the trident needs to have channeling. Now, channeling is the one where lightning can kind of turn creepers into charged creepers. It can turn villagers into witches. It can turn pigs into zombie pigmen. It doesn't show that it's enchanted. It must just be a small bug within this update. So if we set the weather to thunder, and we throw our trident at the brown mushrooms, come on, just gotta wait for it to thunder. As you guys can see, they all turn into brown mushrooms. You gotta be really careful when you do this though, and I recommend doing it in a big group. If you do one on its own, chances are you're gonna kill it. But if you use channeling when it's thundering, it will summon a brown mushroom. That is the way to obtain it in survival. Now I'm gonna turn this back to clear because we don't need to summon any more of these. I showed you yesterday, if you shear a brown mushroom, you just get the brown mushrooms themselves. Now, one thing I did not show you is the whole breeding process. If I grab some wheat, I put down a red one. If we breed the red one first and then the brown one, the outcome will be a baby red mushroom. As you guys, oh no, it's a brown this time. Okay, oh look how cute he is. He doesn't even have a little mushroom. So previously when I did this, when I bred the red one first and then the brown one, it would produce a red baby. When I bred the brown one first and the red one, it would produce a red baby, yeah? Brown baby. Either way, whatever one you bred first was usually the one that you would obtain. I'm going to try this one more time, though, because that's the first time that's actually happened. So, we will put one inside of here. I'll breed you, and I'll breed you. Let's see if it produces a red baby or a brown baby. It produces a red baby. Okay, so let's put another one inside of here. And let's breed the brown one first, and then the red one, and see what happens this time. It produces a brown baby. Yes, that's usually what happens. Not entirely sure what happened over there then. What happens if I breed an ordinary cow with a mushroom? No. Breed with... I don't think they can breed. Ah, I actually don't think they can breed together. Okay, so you can't breed them for a hybrid cow? It's just more testing. I've not done this before. There's an even bigger secret, not just to do with the channeling. So the cool thing I want to share with you in today's video is to do with the whole milking of the brown mushrooms. It's quite interesting, this one. So obviously we know that the flowers are linked to making suspicious stews. Now, if I go to the creative inventory and I type in SUS for suspicious, there is nothing there. The only way you could previously obtain the suspicious stew is one, if you made it yourself, or two, if you found it from a shipwreck. You can actually get these from the brown mushrooms. Now, you're going to need a specific flower. We'll go with a cornflower. I'll go with a dandelion, and I'll go with a... I don't know if we can use the wither rose. I'm not sure if that's a thing. We're also going to need ourselves some buckets. In fact, I'll grab myself 4 just in case one doesn't work. We'll try with the tulip. So if you feed a brown mushroom a flower, and then you milk it or put a bowl underneath it, you will then get a suspicious stew. Now, this only works in survival. I've also made myself hungry for this. I'm going to give him the corn flour. I'm then going to milk it. And as you guys can see, we have a suspicious stew. Now, obviously, specific suspicious stews are linked to specific things. This one gives you jump boost for a certain amount of time, which I think is pretty cool. Let's give this one the dandelion. This gives me, let's find out what this one is. This one gives me saturation and bumps me up all the way to the top for a limited time, which is going to be really cool. I'm going to make myself hungry again because I'm going to try this a couple more times. Because I don't know if can we use the wither rose? Oh, you can use the wither rose. Okay, and can we use the pink tulip? We can use the pink tulip. Okay, so let's see what this one does. I think it gives me the wither effect. It gives you the wither effect. Not something you want to do, but maybe your friend needs a suspicious stew and you switched out his suspicious stews with the wither rose one, and this one I think was the tulip one. I gotta make myself hungry again. We got a couple other ones in here though. Let's try an oxeye daisy. Let's try a poppy. And let's try, I don't know if these all work. There's a bunch of them that do work. So let's see what this one is. This one was the tulip, right? This one gives you weakness. It's not what you want. Let's try it with an oxeye daisy. Let's try it with a poppy. And I'm going to try it with a blue orchid. Alright, so this one first gives me the regeneration. The next one gives me speed. And then the last one gives me I think give me speed again. So there is a way to obtain these in survival. They're absolutely fantastic. They're one of my favorite new mobs in Minecraft now. But I hope you guys have learned something new today. If you did learn something new today and you didn't know this previously, then please drop a like. Now, according to the developer who coded the brown mushroom, there is a couple more secrets out there linked to the brown mushroom. So I might have to bring you guys another updated video and let you all know what has changed. But hopefully you learned something new. I'll catch you guys in the next video.